Every time I pray for better days every day.
How to pass the real estate exam in 2023 in one try. But the 3 things I'm going to share with you are going to help you pass no matter where you are in the United States. So the first thing to go ahead and help you pass this exam on the first try is going to be getting into the Prep Agent app and their website. Now, it came along with my schooling program, but if you don't, I would go ahead, go to PrepAgent.com. You can actually click below in the description and I'll have a link you can click on to give you a discount to go ahead and get their classes. And the minimum course is going to offer 3 things that are mandatory for you to pass this the first try. The first one's going to be practical exams. Now, I'm assuming by now you've already finished your schooling. You should be applying for your state exam. That way you can get a date within the next 3 to 4 weeks. As you get Prep Agent, you're going to want to go through practical exams I did it every single day. There's 7 main topics, and I started with doing 20 questions, and then I would go ahead and see whatever I got. I would redo those 20 questions, see what I got, and I would just do this throughout the day. Just get really accustomed to it. That way, when you get these questions in the state exam, you're not overwhelmed by the style of questions. They are very tricky. The second thing that's important through the Prep Agent is they offer you these prep videos, and I watch the videos from top to bottom at least once a week. Just press play and you can actually go through it, so it automatically goes from one video to the next, and it just goes through all the main topic points. And you get, if you're a visual learner, you get a really good idea of seeing the visual descriptions associated with pictures, and that really helped me kind of remember. Another thing that was important was flashcards. When I found myself a little overburnt with the practical exams and a little burnt out with the videos, I would just stick to the flashcards and help me get familiar with the vocabulary. The number 2 most important thing is Joe from Prep Agent hosts this 1-hour crash course, what to do 1 hour before you're doing your test. And I have actually watched that video several times because it goes through the storyline of talking about ownerships. From ownerships, you start getting into vocab. From vocab, you get into principles. From principles, you move on to law and agency. And I really do believe that 1-hour course was one of the biggest reasons that I was so successful. So number 3, and the reason I say this to last is because it is very important. Here's what I want you to do. If the question takes you more than 60 seconds, I want you to go to the piece of paper and write down. So let's say number 1, you answered it quickly. Number 2, you aren't 100% sure, but you're kind of like, I know this, but I don't know this. Write number 2 down on your piece of paper and go on to number 3. Go on to number 4. Go on to number 5. If it takes you more than 60 seconds, write it down on the right-hand side. Keep moving through the test. Do not get hung up and obsessing about one question. And I'll tell you why. Because at the end of you going through all your questions, I'm going to ask you to take a break, put your pencil and paper down, go to the bathroom. I did these breathing exercises. I know it's in the bathroom, but this is where I did it with, so I had a little bit of alone time. I did a little bit of stretching because you've been sitting down in the chair. I did some breathing exercises where I took a big breath in, I took a slow breath out, and I got my heart rate to kind of come down and get more relaxed. And then as I went back in, all I did is visit the questions on my pad of paper. And I'll tell you what, I have 40 questions written over in that pad. So don't be overwhelmed if you got 50 or 60. Just by going through all 150 questions, there were some other questions that helped remind me of those other answers that I didn't even remember in the beginning. And that's why I said it's really important for you to write the questions you don't know. That took longer 60 seconds on the pad of paper and keep going. Now, you've got 1, 2, and 3. Now, if you're here, you've made it to the bonus section. When you go back, do not revisit any of the other questions that are not on that pad of paper. It's been proven scientifically that you have a better odds of changing a correct answer by revisiting those. That tactic was strong. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wanted to redo the whole test because I had like an extra hour, but I stayed committed to just revisiting the ones that were on my side piece of paper. That is my 3 tips. That's how I was able to do it in February 2023 to pass that exam on the first try. And if this video is constructive to you, please like, please subscribe, please share it with others. It's important that if we share this out with other people that are interested in real estate, potentially taking their class, or maybe you have like 2 or 3 hours, or you're taking it tomorrow, this is a great video to get your hands on, because you will be able to look at that 1-hour video with Irene, with Joe, Prep Agent, in the comment below, and use that as a refresher before you dive in. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. Hope you guys subscribe to my channel. As you can see, I do a lot of things, fitness and wellness and entrepreneurship. I got a little bit of something for everyone. So I hope you like, subscribe, and share this with somebody else. I'm Joey the Agent, and I'm out of here.